come here in a hoodie and Barbie is hot.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Where does that take the record? This Barry recording over here. Let me tell you, God have mercy.
It recorded 52, 53, 54. It recorded.
You didn't check that before?
I check it, but I ain't know it did. I ain't know, man. I ain't know. But we covered here no video check. And the audio. So just look there every once in a while, right? And make sure you seeing red numbers counting upwards. 18, 19, right? So I can make sure here good, you make sure there good.
Right. So
that we don't go get through this a third time.
Right.
This is the second time we're recording for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the jungle. King Roots Jungle, starring King Roots, the Roots King, the number one Roots man. This is a Bajan social commentary filled with rhyme and reasoning. Say hello to Rastan, the Rootical Dan.
You pissed off, Dan.
He ain't feeling so happy right now because of my mistake. Look at you thing. He feels happy now because of my mistake. We know recording podcast, but we realized the audio wasn't recording, so we have to think. I apologize.
We all make mistakes
because you give up your time and your job. You know what I mean? You just go hustle and thing, and you give up your time to be here doing the podcast. So I appreciate you and I appreciate your patience in this matter. Amidst the technical difficulties as we had in the first recording for the night. We had great discussion. I just want to recap for you because Rastan is not going to recap. We had some great discussion regarding his past ordeals in the last few weeks. He's been dealing with a pinched nerve and he's suffering a bit of an injury. You know, we're 31 years old now, so the injuries coming thick and fast. My knee is the one. My right knee. My right knee is my bad knee. Like, I ain't got a right knee or left knee. My right knee is the bad knee. My right knee is the wrong knee, basically.
That's your football knee.
I ain't know. It's my stronger side, yeah. So I just use it to kick and take, but it's my bad knee now. So how you feeling since the pinched nerve? I know you don't want to get back through this whole thing, but how you feeling since the pinched nerve? He had a massage. He went to a chiropractor. The chiropractor bend you up and shape you up and do all type of thing. I know he's here sitting in front of us, straight like an arrow. That's the way that we chose. And so how you doing, man? I'm gonna recap this story for you. How you doing?
I'm doing better, sir. Way better than I was a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, super. You're not on the side anymore?
No longer.
Okay, good. You're straight as an arrow.
As much as I can be.
Okay, good. We also talk about Manchester United winning the FA Cup. As I said, I think United should just build over with Bruno and the teenagers, the youngsters, and go from there. You gave a very stirring analysis of the FA Cup final that will forever be lost. You guys will never see it because we weren't recording the audio. Are we recording now? Yeah, we still recording.
The name of this episode is what, the lost tapes.
Yeah, the lost tapes. Or the re-recorded tape. Remastered. Remastered. We had to get remastered because them lost tapes, boy. They lost forever. But United winning the FA Cup, winning 2-1 over Manchester City. It's always good when you beat City in a game, and it's even better when you beat them to a trophy. Because I think City now get to the point where they feel that every trophy is theirs,
right?
And is if you beat them for it or not. You know
them as the final boss.
Yeah, I think somebody need to beat them in the semi-final, but invariably there's always get to the semi-final and there's always get to the final. United almost messed it up. They almost get knocked out by Coventry on penalties. That would have been very embarrassing. And then Coventry would have just gone to the FA Cup final and hold 6
or 7.
Yeah, from City. So yeah. So thankfully it was United, and United lost. Sorry, United won 2-1 goals from Garnacho and Kobe Mino. He's gonna play for England at the Euros as well.
Well,
he can be in the provisional squad.
Right, so but that still has to be forever trimmed down.
Yeah, and I think how much in the provisional squad?
I think it's supposed to be 26. I think they have 32.
They got enough people. They need to trim it down.
The weak point, the 2 weak points for England is left back and centre midfield.
True. Yeah, and not centre back, centre midfield for sure.
Centre midfield and left back.
Because you sweating on Luke Shaw fitness.
He hasn't been fit all season, but he's able to make a provisional squad. And after Gareth Southgate says that everybody there has to be based on form, which is why
he couldn't play FA Cup final today too.
He couldn't play. He wasn't fit enough to play. I know you're going to expect Luke Shaw to perform at the highest level after having no match fitness, no chemistry with any person is ridiculous. Mm-mm. But right now, England only has, I think, 3 decent left backs. Mm-hmm. In Shaw, who isn't fit, Chilwell, who isn't in form, and then the young Tyree Mitchell from Crystal Palace.
Yeah, sure that recorded. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mitchell, the left back at Crystal Palace. Those are the only 3 options that come to mind. Any other person will have to be a right back trying to do a job at left back.
Yeah, or somebody else trying to do a job.
Yeah.
Who you got to win the Euros? Euro 2024?
I always go with France because I support the French.
Yeah, he was a Frenchman.
So, yeah.
You pass here?
No. No, are you still living?
Smell says smell like a fire.
Nah.
I was talking to Leaky, right? Mm-hmm. And he tell me it's true, you know.
That what? The story I give?
You belly bad, man.
Nah, yeah, bad. It just ain't great. It just ain't great.
You belly bad. You say you gotta watch you eat in public, you know.
Nah, honestly, right? It's cause I eat a lot of grass. I eat a lot of grass.
You sure you're far? It smells like
Nah, you would not be standing that here. I promise you.
But yeah, your belly bad for you. Your belly sore. You gotta watch this.
Yeah, bad. It just ain't great.
So who been in the Euros? Germany.
I will always say France. Germany is a little turbulent with their managerial position, with their squad. Like, you can't give me who your Germany 11 is.
No, I don't think so.
Right. So you need to have a sturdy 11. That's because remember, like, international football isn't much chemistry, you know, even though we speak the same language.
You gotta get together quickly, figure it out.
And you need that. Like, I'm set with this 11. I'm comfortable with this 11. We're going to build some relationships and some mini relationships, some mini chemistry there going on. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to try to take this by storm, because when you look at the Spain side that won the World Cup, you could say that was the most together side. When Germany won, that was the most together side. When France won the World Cup, even when they could have won the Euros together.
And they could have won this last World Cup too.
Right. Argentina really rallied because they wanted to make this last World Cup Messi's. You understand? And I have a personal belief that the world conspired for that to happen, but that's another conversation. It's always the team with the most chemistry that makes you fall in love with them. To me, that wins the World Cup or any international competition.
Argentina were unbeaten for a long time before the World Cup too. I think they're going to bring form into it as well.
True. But no one is really in form that I could think of before this Euros. England is solid, but England creates via the media an extra pressure that wouldn't be there if it was just England going to perform at a tournament. They create this thing. It's much like Man City that they must win this. And England has a thing about being nervous on penalties and that they don't usually get to semi-finals. Gareth Southgate has at least delivered on semi-finals.
He got it to a final.
Right. He hasn't necessarily delivered on penalties, but definitely getting it to semi-finals and finals, he's done that. So, big tournament, massive tournament for Gareth Southgate. Some uncertainty around his future, but it should be a very big tournament for England.
I'm looking for England and France, man. England, France, Germany, I think.
No mention of Italy.
No. Italy ain't good enough right now.
Fair enough.
So the Euros going on this summer as well as the Copa America. Who got to win the Copa America? Brazil.
Good show, but Brazil has nothing that...
It could be Brazil or Argentina.
It usually is.
Let me not mix matters here.
But Chile always does well.
It can be Brazil or Argentina.
You convinced?
Let me just not mix matters here. Speaking of Brazil...
Oh Lord. Segue.
I recently went to Trinidad and Tobago. I covered the Legends game. The Legends had Cafu, Kaká, Rivaldo, my undercover favorite, and I almost said Gilberto, Edmilson. Because I really feel for Edmilson because no one there was really want to come to see Edmilson. If the people can't tell you, yo, Edmilson and Makalele coming to do this thing.
Megan or Makalele.
Megan check for Makalele. Edmilson, yeah, we know Edmilson, but you wasn't a star when we were playing. When you were playing, so you can't expect to be a star afterwards. It's only the big stars that still be stars when they're done retire, like Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, the same Cafu. I feel like all the Cafu shirts is come with a built-in captain's armband. I see the man in a normal picture in a normal shirt, and the shirt look like it had elastic in the sleeves here. Like, I feel like he just got a feel like he wearing a captain's armband all the time. Like, that's his personal He's a captain.
The world loves Cafu as a right back, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it was nice though. Nice being in Trinidad for them. I want to say 36 hours or so, just over 30 hours. Yeah,
we just passed through.
Yeah, just passed through for the game, cover the game, and I ain't getting the doubles though. Very disappointed. But it was good. It was a nice time. I do a lot over there. I do enough for the 30 hours. I went to Starbucks. I sleep, eat popcorn.
You believe in popcorn and coffee though.
Let me see what else I do. I walk boat. Watch some legends play football. I walk a little more. I had on my Air Force when I went to the game, and then I come back. My feet, they killing me. I missed my flight. First time ever I missed a flight.
How that was possible?
I left the hotel too late, and the traffic on the road was terrible. So I missed my flight. First time I missed my flight. It was a real experience because I was a little embarrassed. I was like, "How you miss your flight?" Like, when I oversleep, my traffic was bad. Oh, the traffic. So I was like, all right, yeah, cool.
So how you get home?
$87 US. I got rebooked on a flight. The man was like, but he caught me in TT dollars. He was like, yeah, that gonna be $530, whatever. I was like, what? He was like,
in that tone?
Yeah, I was like, TT. He was like, yeah. I said, how much US? He said 87. I don't know if it's 5 something. I could get my calculations wrong. The people would tell me. But yeah, I was at 87 US. I was like, all right, man, cool, man.
It could have been worse.
Well, $170. All right, man, cool, man. And the thing is, right, I wanted to book the later flight out in the beginning, you know, but I thought I would have had some work that same Saturday. So I said, let me get back in as early as possible so I would make myself available for the work that was later. Because we'll come back later. Stand in the hotel till about 12 o'clock, check out at 12, and then take my time to go to the airport and sit down for the 3 hours, and then leave at 5 or so. You
use Caribbean Airlines?
Yes, I use Caribbean Airlines. So, yeah, man, but I had a good experience in Trinidad. I had a good experience in Canada where I went as well. In April to May, came back the 1st of May. That was a good experience as well. Canada, expensive. I stayed at the Ritz-Carlton. Oh, it's a big one. Massive like that. Went to Montreal for a few days. This was in Montreal, actually. Ritz-Carlton, Montreal. I saw the Notre Dame Basilica. And went to baseball, went to the museum.
Blue Jays, right?
Yeah, did some shopping. Did a bit of everything. Saw some of our friends who have now migrated. Saw my good friend Asha. Big at yourself. Much love. We went to some baseball as well. So it was a good experience. But Canada is very expensive. So I wouldn't recommend it just going there just because you can go spend some money. Unless it's a millionaire, you know, go and live life. But Canada's a little expensive, but it's nice. I Uber everywhere. I don't catch the bus and do nothing.
Like motor.
Yeah. That joke actually ain't funny the second time around. It was funny.
How do we know?
It was funny.
Because we lost the footage. I got along trying to relive what we do. That was so nice for the people that hearing it for the first time.
It was good the first time because I missed it. But now you come and do it now. I know it now. So it ain't like the charm.
So what you're trying to say is don't do none that I do from the first one. You want new material.
Yeah, new material.
You asking for a lot.
Because that joke, like, it was good the first time.
Damn, hear it.
You know, you got Joe. I mean, you had to be there. Like, it ain't gonna be funny if I tell you.
I wished it was there.
You had to be there the first time. He told
guess what, guys?
But he wasn't there. We wasn't recording the audio, but we recorded it.
The PDS, they beat you so bad you keep glassing.
Keep glassing down there, boy. Anyway, I have some topics I want to talk to you about, if you don't mind. We haven't checked in a while, so I understand I got pitch nerve and all that there. I'm brought up to speed.
Right.
What else you was doing? Bartending? Any bartending jobs coming up? Any big fets? You gonna be at cricket? At Kensington? Oh, I'll see you there.
For sure.
I'll see you because cricket has brought about such a tremendous infrastructure change in Barbados.
For sure.
We got some real sweet roads. You know, you could drive from the airport, come all the way past the golf course, all the way down Thornbury Hill into Oyster, straight down to Top Rock, down the South Coast, all the way down to Bridgetown. A smooth ride for the first time in your life.
No, that is false. You gotta stop at Hastings.
Hastings ain't do yet, but you can do though.
They can do. I guess because they're building the Indigo Hotel and tractors gonna be in and off the road. They're probably just waiting until they're near completion of that project.
But then and done by the time we got cricket, you know.
They don't work there.
Yeah, I don't know right now. Anyhow, but we got some cricket going on next month, and we got some roads being repaired. So thank you for that. Cricket World Cup, big up yourself. My man Noah Lynch is only taught in percentages. So at one point he was like, "Yeah, we're 60% there. We're 80% there." He's only taught in percentages. Then the other day he was like, "Yeah, we're 95% complete. Basically, they're done."
Mm-hmm.
But
they ain't done.
They ain't done, but they're done. You know what I mean? So big up yourself, Noah. He's talking percentages, and he's made me laugh. So in addition to the...
Nah, dog. I review, right? He tell himself, "Then go and get this audio."
Nah, dog. We hear he twice.
He did so, and then he did not so.
We didn't record it, unfortunately.
This guy means that every episode we must hear him.
He real annoying, boy. Anyway, Rasta, let's get through the topics here. We spoke about Barbados being hot. How you dealt with the heat, especially being on the road? How you dealt with the heat? AC. Mm-hmm. But AC is gas, and gas is money.
ACs keep me from dying, and I want to live.
Okay, good point. So with this the tropical depression now, that will come in a whole hoodie.
This is what was clean.
The hoodie was because United won, or because it was cold earlier?
Both, and also called this is what was clean.
Oh, that was what was clean.
Nah, dog, he's the nah, dog.
This is sick. That can't be
honestly, he taking a 6 for a 9, brother. Not every time, so.
Nah, that's not the same thing.
That gonna be the same, man. Because he going back up the same place. Nah,
boss. Let's say he pass here, we good for you.
Alright, no problem.
Yeah, we ain't good for you. Let's say he pass. You see the whole thing with the Mega 6?
The scam.
Was it an inside job? Not inside job. People tell themselves saying fishy went on there, and I don't play Mega 6, but I mean, it seemed a little fishy.
I ain't real, yo. With all the Bajans that live out here, and how we so smart, and we always looking for another way. Mm-hmm. None of them figure that out. It's a travesty.
It kind of sporty though.
It looks shaky.
And he might even look happy, but he just look normal. Just like, yeah, Barbados. Well, yeah, I've won the money. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. That's how he moving. He moving like, yo, I can't believe it. I mean, like, at least.
Sure, some sorry.
So I know he's just some boy that
he probably come for money. To be honest, this might just be like.
Man, come on, man. If he got $20, saying if he got $2,000 to spend on lottery tickets, I mean, he got some money. First of all, if
he only got about $2.
If he vacationed in Barbados, first of all,
he got money.
He got some paper. Mm-hmm. So that $3 million might not even mean anything to him. So he should donate it back to the Barbados lottery.
Donate back the money that he win back to the lottery,
or get about half. Just give me $1 million. Take the other $2 million. Don't dig name.
That ain't gonna happen. Sometimes it just be the thrill of winning that just get people, the thrill of doing something different.
I had asked Rasta on the earlier recording that we didn't record if he would win the $3 million, if he would give me 10 grand. He tell me, yeah. But y'all see if he would give me another 10 grand, he tell me he would have to think about it. But if the initial 10 grand goes to a good investment, then he will see if he will invest in me later. But I don't want he invest in me because I want he dealing with the money on my business. So Rasta, what's the highest amount of money? If you got $3 million, what's the highest amount of money you would give somebody like a one-off? Like,
that's not my mother?
That wants some help, yeah.
That wants some help?
Mm-hmm. Somebody tell you they want some help, man. I go up pay children school fees, children getting back to school,
I ain't giving the money.
Boy.
The children always gotta go back to school. The children done school.
You could come back.
You gotta figure this out.
Suppose some boy got like some medical thing that you can help them out with. What's the most you would part with for one person? Like you ain't looking back for this money.
Oh.
Out of the $3 million.
That you willing to part with?
Mm-hmm.
I was between $400 to $500.
$400 to $500.
Yeah,
I swear anybody can say $400 to $500,000.
How?
I was saying, right?
Check it.
I would go up to 10%. So 300,000. That's the most at one time I would give anybody out the $3 million.
$300,000. All right, let me do some quick math. $3 million, right? Let me just say that I just 500,000 gone back to them in taxes. Right?
So that's 2.5.
Right. I gotta give my mother saying cause my mother. Right?
You just get you one.
Right. My father.
So you got 1.5.
My father gonna get saying cause
he get half. So you got one for yourself.
No. I give you 10 grand.
You got
with a possible extra 10. So that's 20K.
How much that is? 999. I hear right in 950. 999. 900.
And 20 grand going to you.
To me? Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Cause you only offer me 10 grand the first recording.
Right. I give you 10, but 10 is an investment.
Okay.
Right, but it's still going, but it came back.
So you gave me training.
One was a sunk cost, next was an opportunity cost.
So you gave me training now?
20, right.
So how? Oh.
Don't look at it as 20. Look at it as 2 things.
Oh, 2 things.
Right,
two
cool.
things. Right, yeah. 2 things put together.
Right.
So. Right, you can't get a boy 300,000.
That's what I'm showing you. Yeah. I still got money. I got depression money. Cause when you get enough money, it's become depressed. I got money to floss and skate on the tool.
Skate on the what?
Skate on the tool.
What that mean?
You know watch that video?
No. You phone it?
My phone still charging.
All right, you go on. Show me that after.
Mm-hmm.
So now the roads repaved. You can skate on the roads.
Mm-hmm.
That's
but I ain't gonna do that because I have a PSV. So that would be reckless.
That's a private service vehicle? Public service?
Public, yeah. Okay. That make more sense.
Or passenger service vehicle? That's what it is?
Public.
So wait, it can be passenger service vehicle?
I don't work at Transport Authority.
So it's not passenger service vehicle? Mm-hmm. Alright, cool. What are we talking about?
We was talking about how we could skate on the tour up on the road.
Right, so you
but
feel
the street still doing.
So you feel the Mega 6 is a scam? You feel that the man...
I feel
the man trick all 300,000 Bajans.
I feel the feel that the trick all trick I guarantee you they trick a boy because what them now do is that them alert me that I got means and ways to get around this thing. And we'll be telling them I bet they ain't got a significant increase in Mega 6 earnings in the next 10 to 15 years.
It going down to 1.5.
Yes.
Man, it didn't win on that. As a taxi man, as a passenger service vehicle, right? Vehicle driver. What advice you would give to Bajans to curb these road fatalities? I had a lot of them in a short space of time, and it was like, wait, we're going on your road. We gotta pray for your roads. We still do. But what advice you would give the people besides, regular maintenance of the car and stuff?
You're gonna see a lot more accidents with how smooth these roads are. When the rain fall, don't drive the same way you would drive when the road dry. Mm-hmm. If your tires bald, replace your tires. I know it's hard. I know gas is expensive. I got to replace mine too. I know gas is expensive. I know loans high. I know insurance perceivably high. Mm-hmm. Make sure you get your tires. Yeah. Don't remember. I don't play cheap because when you play cheap, you just pay twice. You understand? So deal with the tires so they can grip the road. And make sure that when you're driving, you adjust your speeds and you adjust the way you just drive.
Indeed.
Yeah.
There's a professional driver here. Passenger service vehicle.
You can call that term.
I won't catch on. Food prices been killing us. Mm-hmm. People got to buy new tires and all that, but food prices been killing us. Every time I get in Massey, I feel like even if you buy the same thing, it's be like $20 more next time. The same items. So you might go in there and buy 14 items that come up to $155. Mm-hmm. The next you go in there and buy those 14 items, it can be $165 or $170. Prices just going up bit by bit by bit, and a lot of the time you might not even get back the same brand that you went to get.
That's like Matoo's mayonnaise. I can't find that about
Matoo's mayonnaise. Mm-hmm. You don't use Swiss mayonnaise?
Nah,
I just use Hellmann's though. There's got certain brands you gotta get certain brands and certain things. Mm-hmm. So you gotta get Hellmann's mayonnaise. You gotta get Heinz ketchup.
I don't use ketchup, but I get you.
You got certain brands. Mm-hmm. If you gotta get tissues, you gotta get Johnson. No, baby oil, you gotta get Johnson. Certain brands, you gotta get certain things.
Okay.
Good. We talk about that another time. We think we're going on in the Democratic Labour Party. Does that mean anything to you?
I don't really, as you will know, as we would have spoken about on the podcast prior.
The Forgotten Files.
Yeah, I don't really partake or parlay with the politics then, but really and truly, from just the onlooker, you need to get your house in order before you come and sit in the house.
Yeah.
You understand? You need to do that because you are not offering a viable alternative to Barbadians who think that they are under a financial stronghold. You need to offer alternative. You're not offering an alternative. Even the most, I want to say, committed DLP representative, I know they have to be looking at that thinking, boy, this isn't a good look. We in trouble.
A hat trick of 30
loves. That looks even worse on UCV. Because they have successfully, and that has to be on sport. I don't really know like Barbadian political history, but that has to be like a feat in itself.
Yeah, that England. The two 30 loves is one 30 love was
and you do that 3 times.
It's like I beat you up, I unfair you, I wash you off. You come back to get back your crown, I wash you off again. And you say, all right, no, 3rd time's the charm, I wash you off again. You
need to seriously.
You need to disband.
You need to seriously like. Come back under a different name. That's what's happening in Barbados. Like after you get like seriously humble, you gotta rebrand.
So what the new party name should be? So the Democratic Labour Party changing the name. What it should change it to?
PTS.
What PTS mean?
People transcend.
But PTS like sound like PTSD.
That's what they've definitely given us.
I like your wordplay. So PTS. So I think that should be we political party. If we start a political party,
PTS.
We is PTS. We is people transcend. We just transcend.
It will work because it's better choice.
Because we ain't learn to the people. We tell people, listen, we do not know how to manage the country's money. All know I brat. All know. Yeah, so you shouldn't really, you might not even get the better of voting with you, but we can try saying, with all of them. Vote PTS. People try and say. What do you think about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef? I have not listened to any of the songs. I hearing them in little reels and whatnot, but I ain't listened to none. Somebody listened to a lot of hip hop. What do you think about the beef? And who win?
Kendrick.
Right, I hear that Kendrick win. I hear everybody say Kendrick win.
Anybody that told you different is, I want to say a Dre Ultra. Like they're just like rock with him. Like they cannot see objectively. Kendrick won. Anybody that can actually rap or anybody that's actually studied rap can beat Dre. Dre wins because I don't know if you know who's Gangstar.
No.
Right. Gangstar is a rap duo, one of the most famous rap duos, which is Guru and Preem. And Guru once said that universal truth is not measured in mass appeal. Right? But funny enough, like you used to have skills and thing back in the day to be considered a lyrical MC or a great MC. You had to be lyrical. Nowadays, you just have to be trending. Yeah. Trending does not right, and he trains. So he'll win in like the masses, but when you're ready, like probably people like 3 years later, like you got washed. Like people when they go back to the Pusha T beats, they're like, you got washed. Like, but in the moment is like he's trending so much, it could skew you.
You gonna go on his side,
right? Kendrick won.
Yeah, I hear Kendrick won. From all reports, it seemed that Kendrick Lamar.
Even he's so smart that he won via marketing too. He took off. Anybody can make money from like singing over the beat. The YouTubers, they're doing it from doing the content. He decided he's going to win via the masses, and he's done. He did that. So to me, he won. Big at
yourself, Kendrick Lamar, KL. Big at yourself, Dre.
KL.
KL, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, we call it K Dot, but KL fine.
K Dot, sorry.
KL.
I'm not in. I thought that was he. I thought that was. I thought he was KL. He's K Dot. Yeah, K Dot. Yeah. And Drake. I was in Drake City the other day. Running to the sick with my load. Big at yourself, Drake. What else we got to talk about? We talk about everything. Remember, on the first recording, we had a few things that we don't want to talk about. Oh, because we didn't talk as long. Because remember, you gave the story about your chiropractor and your pinched nerve and thing, and that we didn't record it. So,
like you see me saying out here normal, I think, but that's the burning.
So the topics, I'm just go back 3 topics I didn't want to talk about. We talk about rally. You don't even know rally, but King of the Hill and Rally Barbados coming up. I don't know if Zayn coming back or not. But we can see what going
I saw
on.
the post in the other day.
Wait, no, use a basketball, man. You ain't watching these playoffs here, so?
Celtics, I have to watch Indiana.
God, Tyrese Halliburton seemed to be injured, so.
I believe in the Celtics as a franchise.
So who's your team? I know you was an Iverson man.
Right, I was Iverson.
Not the Sixers.
I wasn't the Sixers. It's hard for me to tell you who I did support because how I grew up in the States. But if I was to choose somebody, it would be the Celtics. But it could be the 76ers. It could be the Knicks. It could only ever be those other two as options.
What I would say is I'm a New York Knicks fan just because of the name, Knickerbockers.
So the Nets could be too.
I like players. So I like Jokic. He's one of my favorites. I like to see he play.
Joker.
I like Steph Curry, of course. Everybody likes Steph Curry. I like watching LeBron as well. I like KD. Some lesser known players I like. Obviously, I like Anthony Edwards as well.
No Ja Morant.
I like Ja as well. I like DeMar DeRozan. I like Kawhi. I like Paul George. I like a few players, so I just go off of that. I don't really go off a team, but New York Knicks.
The Nets, because
I've seen the Knicks play and the Nets play live, as well as the Bucks.
Milwaukee. He was in Milwaukee, or that?
No, I was in DC. They came to DC to play.
So the Wizards.
The Wizards, yeah.
Right, okay.
So I like the people that I see. I like Giannis. He's on my nerves sometimes.
Understandable.
But I got players I like and players I don't like. But the ones I don't like, I just want what's the word?
A sweep?
I just want enemy. I just want enemy.
Okay.
So like Luka. I don't like Luka, but I like Luka because he's a good player. If you ain't a good player, I ain't gonna bother not like you.
Growing up in the 90s and being in the States all the time, especially because I used to be in New York a lot, it would be either the Knicks or Nets. That's it. Right? And obviously Iverson's a big part of my everything. So Sixers, but a lot of my family moved to Boston and they're mad over Boston, but I will probably give it to Boston out of the two. Out of the three, I probably get to Boston.
So who winning this year? Boston?
I think they have a very strong case.
I think so too.
I think they have a very strong case.
I think so too. You see, we ain't talking about basketball in the first recording. So we expanding. We expanding our topics. We expanding our topics. Here on the Jungle Podcast, starring me, King Roots, the Roots King, the number one Roots man, alongside Rastan, the Rootical Dan. We talked about food prices in Barbados. They're going sky high. Barbados temperature was very hot. It's cooled down now because we're having a tropical depression. Stay dry as much as possible. Vandals. We talked about the vandals striking the church. Can't wear things from the church. I can't imagine why they want the decorative bricks, but they got them and they still got them because they didn't bring them back.
All no?
Yeah, all no. Unlike the people that carry money from Granville Church and bring it back. My mother always tell me that story. You don't carry from the church.
Yeah, you don't want to go
something bad gonna happen to you. You don't want to steal from it.
That's true.
A man that could do everything, you can make you enemy.
Every and anything. It ain't a good look.
So people that carry them bricks, don't bring them here, of course. We're gonna carry them by the people church and put the back how you find the two. Every single one. How it was. Rastan, big yourself, man. This is part 2. I appreciate it, man.
We're not gonna do the
You're a good lad.
We're not gonna do the talk.
No, I just need to give a handshake and thing because I really appreciate you, man. You really show good endurance and stickability. And we getting on your road now.
Right.
We getting on your road now.
You want to talk about mango season?
Yeah, boy, it's mango season. This here is just to let everybody know it's mango season. Don't come down by me asking for the mangoes. Don't message me asking me for the mangoes.
Mangoes?
Mangoes.
So, what does make a mango or a set of mangoes?
Alright, so if you got like this here, this is a mango.
Right, quite small.
This is a mango.
That's a mango, not a mango?
This is a mango.
Why is not a mango?
It's insignificant mango. Right? If now you have a bag of mangoes that you're giving to somebody, first of all, I can't correct it. It's manga. Mangers. Cause mangas sound weird.
Right.
So mangers. But it's manga season. It's plum season as well. We got some plums on tree. You might like plums?
Oh, it's like.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't think I got enough for she though.
Wow, that was
so.
Yeah. Sorry, mommy.
She might go get you next time. But they got a bag up there. You can look tree bag and see.
My mother can find you at church. Yeah, trust and believe. As this air, my mother can't looking for you.
Yeah, big as she. You can let she watch this?
Right, me. My mother's watch all these. My mother's watch these at work.
And you they're talking about calling the S word and all that thing.
The S word. No idea.
You said the S word.
Never.
Anyhow, we gotta finish the episode.
Right.
With your favorite segment.
Which is
King Roots Top 10. Yeah. This is like second time we're doing that for the night. But well done, Rastan, the thing. So since we did all the brainstorming already, we could just give the people what the top 10 is. Mm-hmm. So the top 10 for this week, we said we were talking about some top 10 restaurants in Barbados. Of course, we are about to host the Cricket World Cup in June again to New York. I mentioned that?
Yeah.
I mentioned that on which one? This one or the previous one? No, I can't remember which one we talked about. The first one. Right. Near the end, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, that's when I realized that it wasn't recording.
Yes.
Yeah, so again, New York to watch some World Cup cricket. There's going to be World Cup cricket here as well. Some big games. Think England and Scotland. England, Australia. You going to cricket? You working cricket?
Working cricket. Mm-hmm.
You said that in the previous episode or this one? I can't remember now.
Maybe both.
I really mess up the main though. Anyhow, but I'll see you at cricket. You're doing some bartending.
For sure.
Okay, superb. I can be both there. And I was going down a train of thought when I was talking about the cricket. Right. So the people who coming in now for the cricket, you will watch this here and you will see where's the restaurants that we recommend. And maybe some of our listeners will comment some in the
comment section.
Comment section. Again, Terry. Comment in the comment section where else you will eat. Oh, another place I wanted to put on here is the Park.
Park Cafe.
The Park Cafe. So King Rose top 10 restaurants in Barbados. Of course, number 1, we got to put KFC.
He is a vegetarian. You are a vegetarian. You don't eat meat?
KFC. Finger licking good.
Them don't even sell fish no more.
Make it yourself. Chefette. We got to put Chefette on there. Chefette is on that list. Yeah? Chefette is on that list. Tides restaurant. You told me about Tides. A lot of people have recommended Tides to me.
Right.
Tides, we go there. Fish Pot was very nice. I went there for a friend's wedding, actually. Big it yourself, Naya. She had her wedding at Fish Pot. Fantastic. Yeah. Dennis Kelman was there. Dia Beach. You ever been to Dia Beach?
We've been to Dia Beach.
Yeah, we went to Dia Beach, I think. Dia Beach was very nice. Shakers, over you.
Love it.
Yeah, Browns Gap. Rockley.
Yeah.
Big up Shakers as well. Primo, up there in the Gap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Adjacent or opposite, depending on how you look at it.
How Bajans they say obliquely opposite. No, ain't obliquely opposite though.
I was like, no boy, what's that about? Yeah.
Obliquely. It's also weird. But Primo, and they got Cocktail Kitchen right on the other side of the road. I mean, if you're going down St. Lawrence Gap after the game, speaking to you, Barmy Army, you go and get some drinks there. And there's Buzo. Buzo is an Italian restaurant down Hastings. As we said, the road's still down there a little mess up, so take your time going down there. And obviously the honorable mentions, we got Cafe Sol, Mexican food, we got the Village Deli at Massey.
Saving life since we have been children.
The Village Deli has sorted me out many times. Big itself, Village Deli, and all the people who ever worked down there. And we said the Park, right? The Park Cafe, that's a great place as well for, I think they do all day breakfast.
I know it long, but what I love is that they have a unique style with these singer machines.
What?
You never use a singer machine?
A sewing machine?
But the brand is Singer.
Right.
Right, that's what they have you sit down on. Never realized that?
No.
Where you rest your feet is a Singer. What part you will put for the Singer for the sewing machine?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's their unique style.
I've never known that. Yeah. I think I gotta go down there again.
You gotta go back again, you'll see.
I gotta go back. They're open tomorrow? Sunday, they're open?
All day, I believe.
You can see what going on.
Yeah, let me know.
You see what going on. Alright, cool, Rastan. So the top 10 Bajan restaurants of all time. I get tired, man. We had to do this twice, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all cannot imagine how tiring this is.
The stress that we are under to deliver content for you is immaculate and incredible.
So like, comment, and subscribe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, respect my hustle.
A real tired day, Rastan. My thoughts. I need to get my thoughts
bruv.
together. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, that's the top 10 Bajan restaurants. Go and patronize them. They are not paying us to promote them, but if you go there and say you hear on a podcast that was ranking restaurants and you hear about them from there, my name is Nick. He's Daniel. Tell them Nick and Daniel so we could go there and finesse a little food or
Yeah,
something.
you know what I mean? Man, want things.
Then we might be able to get a sponsor for the podcast.
Yeah, we need it, people.
In Jesus' name. But for now, get your KFC.
He is.
Finger licking good. All right, Rasta, big yourself, man. I tired again from out here.
Yeah, we out. Like, comment, subscribe. Sorry, God. Like, comment, subscribe.
Man, tired. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.